So it's Knife versus Gun Part 2. And back at Bout HQ, Adam's readying to run rings around Jamie.
The myth is that it is foolish to bring a knife to a gunfight. But if you were standing in front of me with a knife in your hand and I've got a gun in my holster, I think I'm in danger. What we want to know is, what is the minimum distance at which a knife is in fact dangerous to a person with a gun? This circle is how we're going to figure that out. Jamie and I will stand back to back on this dot. When he feels the muse, Jamie will start to run towards the outside of the circle. The moment I feel him move, I pull out my gun, cock it, pull the safety off, and fire around. The moment Jamie hears me fire around, he stops running. The distance at which he's standing when he stops running should be the minimum distance at which a knife is dangerous to a gun.
You ready to do this?
Absolutely. All right, here we go.
Now, how are you going to tell when I'm moving?
We go back to back like this. We have to touch, unfortunately.
Okay.
With the boys in their just good friends starting positions, the waiting game begins. Until...
I was a little slow on that one.
Not only was Adam slow, but Jamie was fast, passing beyond the 24-foot perimeter before Adam got his shot off.
Now, I am totally blown away by what this test suggests, which is that bringing a knife to a gunfight might actually be the smart move if the distance separating the knife wielder from the gunslinger is 24 feet or less, which is a heck of a lot more distance than I ever thought it would be. Now, of course, we don't know this for sure until we reverse engineer it and have Jamie run at me from that distance. We'll see who gets the first kill.
And to do just that, Adam adds a foam knife to his samurai switchbox, so it'll make for some safe stabbing.
Here's how this goes. I wear the hat. I wear the shirt. Jamie runs at me with a knife. If he successfully stabs me, I die. The lights tell you that I'm dead.
With both duelers dressed for success,
I feel conducted.
it's go time.
Now this time, I'm not shooting at any cardboard cowboy. I'm staring right at the face of death because Heineman is running straight towards me.
But just like the time before, I'm going to be starting at will, running like crazy for Adam, and trying to stab him before he shoots me.
Perhaps now is a good time to say, don't try what you're about to see at home.
You ready? I'm ready when you are. Are you okay?
That had to happen sooner or later.
It's a spectacular result, if a little unexpected. Less true grit, more blazing saddles. And unfortunately for Jamie, the high speed caught every last frame. Coming right up, Jamie takes aim at revenge.
I've never heard you make that noise, ever.
Once upon a time in the West, cowboys were coached to never bring a knife to a gunfight. And after test one, that seems like good advice.
I'm ready when you are.
But with Jamie reset at the 24-foot mark, it's kill or be killed, take two.
I nailed you right in the chest, but man, that is terrifying, totally terrifying.
Yep, a sprinting, screaming Heineman is what nightmares are made of. But at this distance, it was Adam who won the duel. Just barely. So Jamie shifts the start line to 20 feet.
All right, my safety's on. Gun is loaded. Oh. Dude, I've never heard you make that noise, ever. In these face-to-face tests, I've been able to shoot Jamie at both 24 and 20 feet, although 20 feet was quite close. But the fact that I'm able to make that distance shorter than I was for the other test makes sense to me, because watching him run at me while screaming is a fantastic adrenaline rush. It is absolutely an incredible motivation to get things in order to shoot him before I die.
But will it be motivation enough for a 16-foot showdown?
I'm dead. I touched you with the gun, but I wasn't able to fire, and you had the knife deep in my chest.
You're dead.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yep, at last, the Heineman's the hero. From 16 feet, Adam could draw and cock, but not fire. A pattern repeated on subsequent tests.
I'm dead. I'm dead. It's official. I'm totally dead.
So what does that mean for the myth?
When you hear the phrase, "don't bring a knife to a gunfight," it implies that if you're the one holding the gun, you should feel completely relaxed in your superior firepower against your opponent's Stone Age tool. And I think we've totally busted that. Here we have demonstrated that at close quarters, a knife is a very respectable and to be feared opponent. Well, that is pretty definitive. You're able to get to me between 16 and 18 feet.
Yep. Let's call 18 feet a guaranteed death zone by knife.
That is shocking. I would not have called it being that far.
Me neither.